Hey, it's Futurist Jim Carroll from my virtual broadcast studio. I'm still down here, this massive green screen studio, but here's the thing, I'm now beginning to escape my basement, and I want to tell you what my global corporate clients are looking for. Look, for years, my key message has been that the future belongs to those who are fast. We live in an era of absolutely accelerating change, and I've written all of my books around this theme, the future belongs to those who are fast. One that was released just at the start of the pandemic, Think Big, Start Small, Scale Fast. And I wrote a new book during the pandemic, Now What? Reinvention and the Role of Optimism in Defining Our New Future. The key theme that all of my global corporate clients have been dealing with for close to 20 years is how do we align ourselves to the era of acceleration, a world that is seeing unrelenting scope of change all around us. And as COVID hit, what everybody began to realize is if the world was fast before, it's even faster now. We've seen a massive acceleration of all trends. Well, here's the thing. I've been stuck in my basement for the last 2 years. We've all been living in this virtual life. I took my camera just a few minutes ago and I filmed what my home office looks like and the green screen broadcast studio, which I built in a 9x12 room. I did a tremendous number of virtual events from within this space on the future of agriculture, the future of retail, the future of automotive, the future of energy for clients. But here's the exciting thing. I'm beginning to escape my basement. I was in Phoenix last week for a talk for 400 dentists. We are seeing very significant signs of business returning in volume because people are eager to understand what comes next and what to do about it. And we continue to deal with the reality of emerging trends. We're in a world in which virtual reality, robotics, the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, the 3D printing, the metaverse, NFTs, cryptocurrency, all of these trends are providing clients with both opportunities and challenges. And this is where I've spent all of my time. Very customized, very industry-specific topics. A lot of these have been CEO-level, Fortune 1000 leadership events for some of the leading organizations around the world. Because what has happened is organizations have realized they need cutting-edge, critical trends insight into what they need to do to align to a new reality. Look, I was with the global leadership team of Pfizer not 4 months in Paris 4 months before COVID hit to talk about the acceleration of healthcare. So I want to give you a bit of a sense of what is happening with corporate leadership events, because I think this is where the growth is going to occur in the next 6 months to a year. I'm already seeing signs of that. I want you to understand the topic areas that I've been covering with my clients. I've been doing a tremendous number of talks around the future of the automotive sector, trucking and transportation. We know that vehicles are essentially becoming big batteries on wheels. They're going to drive themselves. We are in the midst of absolutely massive disruption. And clients like Mercedes-Benz and Chrysler have sought my insight into what comes next, healthcare and pharma. We are in a world in which the pace of medical and health and science innovation is simply staggering. And organizations post-COVID are working to understand, what do we do? How do we align to the new emerging trends that envelop us today? Agriculture and farming. We're in a world in which we are shifting to a world of 24-hour farming. We will not be farming only when the sun is up, but we will be farming throughout the day with robotics and a lot of advanced technologies. The agriculture sector is eager to understand what comes next. In the world of insurance, both life and property and casualty, we're shifting to a world in which we no longer underwrite insurance based on looking back in time, but we underwrite insurance based on real-time analysis. Tesla is actually offering insurance today in several US states based upon your driving performance. The world of energy and utilities, the acceleration of renewables, battery storage technology, changes to the grid, the end of the era of oil. We are seeing staggering rates of change. The world of technology and media, as every single industry becomes a software industry with technology at its heart and soul. The pace of change is simply overwhelming. Education and skills. We are seeing the rapid emergence of new jobs, new careers. My 28-year-old son works as a drone pilot, a career that did not exist but 10 years ago. You can go into any industry and we're seeing the signs of change. My retail, supply chain, and logistics clients are looking for insight on what do we do to crystallize and ensure that we can understand the gains that we made during a world of COVID when the world of retail was literally turned upside down. The world of professional services, legal firms, professional services firms, working to understand what trends are going to shape us in a world in which just-in-time knowledge drives the future of our profession. Everywhere we go, we are witnessing organizations struggling to understand what comes next. I even spent time with 400 cattle ranchers to talk about what happens in a world in which we've got Fitbits for cows. We actually do. It's one of the most staggering things about our world today. Here's the reality. I've preached to my clients for a long time that we're in a situation in which companies that do not yet exist will build products not yet conceived using materials not yet invented, with materials not yet in existence, with methodologies not yet defined. This is the reality of what is happening going forward. And this is where my corporate clients are seeking insight on what comes next and what they need to do about it. I would encourage you to visit the keynote topics section of my website to have a look at the vast range of topics that I've been providing to my global client list for years. Now, there's insight on disruptive trends, specific technology trends such as artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, but way down at the bottom, you will find a section of industry-specific topics related to agriculture, financial, automotive, insurance, retail, and other industries. You can find this at topics.jimcarroll.com. You can also visit the page industries.jimcarroll.com to hit this section specifically. If you are in a hurry, use this secret. Type in the name of the industry, .jimcarroll.com, so agriculture.jimcarroll.com, insurance.jimcarroll.com, retail.jimcarroll.com, automotive.jimcarroll.com. You will find custom specific topic insight, including all the blog posts that I've written in these particular industries over time. I'm down in my basement. I'm eager to escape. I'm eager to work with you to discover what it is we can do to align ourselves to a new and different future. Futurist Jim Carroll, about to escape my virtual broadcast studio.